Heavyweight boxing, Joseph Parker beating Bakoli in Saudi Arabia on the weekend. Did it impressively, but the big bugger about this is he's not going to get the fight against Usyk because Usyk wants Dubois. Our man for all things heavyweight boxing is James Smitty Smith from Vegas. G'day, mate.
How are you?
Well, disappointed really because of what happened on the weekend. And, you know, the feeling here is that what really was going on with Dubois pulling out sick at that late stage?
Well, they lost a couple of fighters that were scheduled to be on that card. Schofield, who was supposed to fight Shakur Stevenson, came up ill, as did Dubois. I don't know if it's the Saudi Arabian flu or what's going on. But I got to tell you something. I look at it differently because what Parker has done the last few years, 6 fights in a row, and he's beaten, of course, Wilder, who was like a killer, considered a killer at one time, and Zhang, the big puncher, who obviously now's past his prime, and now Bakoli, who even guys like me looked at this guy as a low-budget George Foreman type of guy with what he did when he upset Jared Anderson and knocked him out. He looked like the real killer of the division, and he should have never taken the fight on that short a notice. 315 pounds, 28-hour flight. But Parker is sitting in a beautiful position. He gets a win over another presumed killer of the division, and he's in a position to fight Dubois again. I'm sure they'll still make that fight, in my opinion. So I think for him, it couldn't have turned out better, to be honest with you, unless he had fought Dubois and knocked him out.
Okay, well, that's a great way of looking at it, actually. Puts a really good perspective on it.
Yeah, I mean, and again, he's only, 33 years of age. He only has, I think, 3 losses, stopped once by Joyce. One of the things that I'm really impressed with Parker is how smart he is. His guile inside the ring. He might be, one of the smartest, maybe not quite in Usykville, but his intelligence inside the squared circle. He doesn't do anything great, but he does everything very good, and he's got good power. And again, he's so smart and crafty in there. So I think he's sitting in a wonderful position, and he's capable. I don't think he can beat Usyk, but he's capable of beating really anybody. He's proven that already. And I'm not saying he's resurrected his career because he didn't really go anywhere in the first place. But trust me, in the right now in the landscape of the heavyweight division, he is sitting about as pretty as anybody that's not named Usyk.